try this again. Hold on. Okay, do we have any sound now? Actually, was trying my other microphone and still can't hear you. Now, there. Sound. There you go. Okay. Still working on the new equipment and stuff. Apologize, guys. It's a shotgun speaker that I have that I'm working with when I was live streaming earlier, that I'm working with on the computer and things, and I was trying to use that actually with this setup, and I've kind of had to do this kind of on the fly. But we are literally 30 minutes away from the kickoff of the preseason, and we're no longer talking about practice. We're actually going to be talking about the game. Am I going to stream the game? Well, the problem with that is, Ricardo, that I could probably stream the game, but if I do, I will probably be locked out of my channel. So it's one of those things that you would really be great if we could, but the NFL frowns on that. So we'll kind of talk about the game, and maybe we'll cheat a little bit and have the TV swing in there and just get a little shot here and there. But you guys got to forgive me because I got to eat one of these wings while they're hot. Jobu's wings, got to have it for good mojo. And I know we have one follower who has oh God, these are good. Has a condition where I was eating pistachios before, but I can't turn down these wings. Why does it say the game starts tomorrow? The game literally starts in 27 minutes. And no, there won't be any Stars Magic Toaster. Forgive me. I'm really sorry about this, but I got to eat these wings. Okay. That'll hold me for a minute at least. What's up, Mark? Go Cowboys. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. Even a Giant fan cruising 24-17. Okay. Here's the story behind the numbers. Every season, I end up getting a new jersey for Jobu, and it's the year. So the back of the jersey says Cowboy Jobu. So that's why it's number 17. Next year it'll be 18, and so on and so on. So Cowboy Jobu, that's the safest bet as far as jerseys go. If you go out and buy a jersey from somebody, you're not guaranteed that he's still going to be that same team. I'll take a look at the Eagles. All their Pro Bowl players were traded by Chip Kelly, so the jerseys became useless. So that's why I've got Cowboy Jobu, and this is my good luck jersey. Hopefully it will be for this season. And I've had them made every year, with the exception of one. The 2015 season, I did not get one made. And you might remember the 2015 season basically sucking. I'm not saying that Jobu's jersey had anything to do with it, but you know what? It's only weird if it doesn't work. So 2016, we had one. We made it to the playoffs. So 2017, we'll see what happens. Swoller blog. Jordan Lewis did not make the trip to the game. His hamstring is still tweaked. They're taking his time with him. Here's the thing with this game. This game means absolutely nothing, just like every other preseason game. You got to understand that. So what you want to do is you want to get the young guys in there, get a little bit of work. You're not going to show much as far as offense and defense goes because you're only 2 weeks into training camp, and you want to get out, hopefully unscathed. As you start looking around the NFL, you're seeing players that are dropping like flies left and right, getting hurt. Ryan Tannehill today hurt his knee, the same one that he hurt last year. There's no word exactly how bad it'll be, but the fact that he wasn't contacted and it ended up going out. Same thing yesterday with Shepard. Shepard wasn't contacted, just running around, and boom, his foot goes out. So you don't want to get any of these freak injuries on your team. You want to just get in, get some work, get on out. And I want to see everybody there next week when we get to Oxnard. So next week we will be at training camp on Thursday and Friday and going to the game against the Rams. And I'm not sure, but usually the Cowboys practice against the Rams. I'm hoping that they do next week. Although last year, you'll remember, the two teams got into a big fight. In fact, Des Bryant took his helmet off and actually got knocked in the face. So let's look at some of your. Whoa, got a lot of comments flying through here. Landon Collins is not shit. Well, okay. I will not hope for anybody to get hurt like your fan base. Cruising. I tell you what, I'm not one who cheers for people to get hurt. I always like playing a team when they've got all their guys, so that way there's no excuse when you kick their butts. And in the end, you got to understand that these guys have a life outside of football. And some of these guys get really, really screwed up. So I don't look for anybody to subscribe to Ethan Paisley Lynch. Okay. The game's on NBC. They haven't started coverage on it yet. So, yes, I do. I live it's a little more than 20 minutes away from FedEx Field. It's more like about 30 to 40, depending on the traffic. But yes, I live outside of D.C. Ricardo, Zeke's not getting suspended. Here's the thing. At least this has been my take on the whole thing. The NFL knows there's no way in the world they're still doing investigation work. Okay? There was nothing there. The police did their job. The district attorney did their job. They've talked to Zeke. They've talked to all the witnesses. They've gone through the court documents. If there was something there, they would have already gone through and said, okay. There's no chance that Lisa Farrell has come up with any new evidence. But what they're doing is they're trying to send a message to Zeke. We're watching you. We don't like you being in the spotlight with this negativity. Even though majority of the stuff that's going on has absolutely nothing to do with Zeke, they don't like the idea that possibly there was a domestic violence incident after what happened with Ray Rice and then with Josh Brown, the kicker in New York, which happened after they ended up making this policy. And that's the thing that kind of bothers me is you've got Lisa Farrell, who is a New York Giants fan, who, under her watch, Josh Brown got a 1-game suspension on conviction of domestic violence. But here we are with Zeke Elliott, and a year after this where he was never charged with anything. Nothing. Then you have other players who have been convicted of assault, but they say, well, that was before they were drafted in the NFL. So we have nothing to do with that. Well, are you kidding me? I think it's all a bunch of BS. And again, I think it's the NFL's way of saying we're watching you and we're going to keep you out there just in case. I don't think that they would go ahead and wait 2 more weeks when you're about to start the season and then say, oh, you're suspended. They would want to at least give you enough time, and I got to eat another one's chicken wings, give you enough time to at least plan for him not being there. So that's why I think it's going to be a no deal. Yeah, I want to see how Woods plays. He's a headhunter, and he's a ball hawk, and I would definitely want to see what he can do. Oh, sorry about this, guys. Law Nation. Damn. I am not set up for you to call in yet. Can you hear me? Where did Law go? Law. I need to actually set up. Let's see. Can you hear me, Law? Got Law Nation calling in, but I forgot to set up the Skype. Law Nation, and I don't think it's going to work on that. So let me get you on my cell phone. Forgive me, guys. Call back in, Skype. Okay.
All right, hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, how are we doing today, man? I actually don't have you on video here because I didn't know you're calling in right now. So,
No, that's cool. We can just do. They don't have to see my husband, bud.
oh, please. Okay, so everybody, welcome Law Nation in the house. We got him here, and got my son Michael is now here too. So the whole gang is in the house. I hope everybody can hear. Can everybody hear my man? Can you say something for me, Law?
Yeah, testing 1, 2, 3. Cowboys Nation.
Okay. Okay. So hopefully everybody can hear Law on the Skype right now. This is kind of like guerrilla style right now because I moved over here with the so I can get to the TV and everything else for a pregame thing. Just trying to get together and let you guys know what we do before games. Do a little thing at halftime and then at postgame. And Law Nation, how are you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing well. We're too well.
Okay. Well, what are you looking for tonight? Who is your player to watch?
My player to watch, man. I know I've been getting a lot of heat for tacos. You know, I want to see if he's going to be a hard taco. Is he going to be a soft taco? Is he going to be taco soup? I want to see what type of taco he's going to be out there today. Now, we do know he's playing against second and third string guys, but I still want to see something from him, you know. So, shout out to Taco. I want to see some type of taco, hard tacos out there.
Okay, well, I'm eating a soft taco over here, but hopefully he's a hard, crunchy taco that's extra spicy. Who I really want to see is I want to see Rico Gap.
That's right.
Rico, yeah, and here's my son Michael, and he's excited about, and he's putting the cowboy jerseys on his dogs for good luck. But Rico, he had that great catch in preseason last year, of course, and he was never on the roster.
He wasn't ready.
But we've seen him fighting in practice, and we've heard a lot of talk and stuff about maybe he could be the heir apparent. I want to see, what does he have?
I think Rico gonna be the man. You know,
That's right.
He's gonna be tearing them guys up out there playing against second and third string guys. He should be able to be out there just flying out on his route. I'm predicting he's gonna get at least one touchdown.
Well, I would love to see that because we definitely need tight ends, and for whatever reason, it seems like it's the curse of Jason Witten, where every tight end we brought in either can't stay healthy, has a bad attitude and goes elsewhere, or just is a bust. And unfortunately, we get your nose back, dog. Trying to eat my taco. And we need to have a guy because Jason Witten, as great as he's played, can't play forever. My fiance said she's marrying the Cowboys too. I like that.
Hot Cheeto. Somebody said hot Cheetos.
Let's hope so. Yeah, well, that's what Rod Martinelli basically said. Anything that's Mexican or something. What was the taco he had for taco? So he could be a taco, he could be a chitito, he could be who knows what he's going to be.
There go Dak Prescott right there in your living room, man.
Yeah, everybody keeps saying that. My son's like, no. I keep telling him that he's his doppelganger. We got Cruising 26 saying taco is shitty. Just because you don't like Mexican food, man, doesn't mean you have to talk about my man. What's the weather like in Canton? That's a good question. It's probably about 85 degrees. And, it's a little further north, so it's usually not real hot. And I got to tell you, Law, have you been to the Hall of Fame?
I've been to the baseball Hall of Fame. I have not been to the football.
Man, they are turning that into like the Star. They are literally, excuse me, I'm sorry, eating my taco. They are building hotels around the place. They've redone the field. They put luxury boxes in the stadium. Now, keep in mind, this was a high school field that now has luxury boxes. They're putting 11 fields around it, so it's going to be like a whole football school, mecca, center, whatever you want to call it. The NFL is literally squeezing every dollar they can out of every single thing. And it amazed me because today I was actually working from home. And I'm watching the NFL Network, and I'm listening to Heath Evans doing a play-by-play of Saints practice.
Play-by-play.
Literally, play-by-play of practice. I'm talking about, 5-on-5. He's doing play-by-play commentary. I'm like, this is just getting to be too much now. When you realize that we're talking about and watching practice, not a game, practice.
Practice. So they can say practice make perfect, I guess,
But
That's crazy.
But I hate to say it, I watched. So what does that say?
Hey, it got to draw, man, and so it can pull the attention to those out there. I mean, you got so much love in your chat box with tacos, man. Shout out to Boats in there again.
I like that. No chicken tacos. Yeah, we definitely don't want no chicken tacos. We definitely want some nice, spicy, crunchy tacos. You're great when you get to Ohio. Pack up and get to. Okay, all right. We'll go past that one. We're addicted to cocoa. I mean football. Okay. We got some strange comments tonight. I'm seeing a lot of new faces here. Killer Street Gaming, loud and clear. Glad to hear that. Let the game begin. I am ready for this because I have been waiting and waiting and waiting. And I got to tell you, I just can't wait to get out to California next week. I really hope, Law, that I get to hook up with you sometime this weekend. Talk to Mama and say, look, this is important.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
You know about that honeydew list,
Oh, yeah. Well, here's the thing. I'm getting the looks right now because, my son's going out there, my daughter's out there, and my wife's staying here with the dogs. And she's kind of like, yeah, you're going out there. I said, honey, this is a business trip. This is the business of the Dallas Cowboys. She's like, are you on the payroll? She said, because I want to see the check. Okay? Because I keep getting that side eye from the wife right now.
Yeah, we already know.
But, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And I did just finish rebuilding her closet. So hopefully that'll buy me a little bit.
Mm-hmm. You're going to get it right, man. You're going to get it right.
Well,
where's Holy Ways? I don't see him there yet, I don't see him. I see Kurzan, but I don't see Holy Ways in the chat box.
No, he's not in there. Now, Xander, I was saying I really want to see Rico Gathers. Hope he's not Rico Suave play. I'm really excited to see him. I want to see what Taco can do. I'm interested to see what Woods will do out there, see if he can still have that nose for the football. And just basically, I'm just happy that we got a game. Law was saying, I'm sorry, Law, you were saying you were looking forward to Taco and who else tonight?
I really want to see what the young guy going to do, number 33, Cheeto. Of course, I want to see what he can do. I want to take a look at Lyle Collins playing right tackle. I want to see, I think Dan Skipper, although he's tall and big and he got that girth, and I don't know if he's going to be able to do the bend, but I think, you know what? I think he can be the swing tackle.
Well,
I think he can become the swing tackle on this line. So I'm looking for him too as well. And
definitely.
64. I want to see what number 64 going to bring to the table. As far as the defense, back to the defense, I want to see what Xavier Woods going to do.
Definitely want to see what he's going to do.
Yeah.
That's a guy. He's not real big. He's only 5'10" or so. But for whatever reason, he's a guy that always seems around the ball, and it just seems like there's always guys that just have that nose, that instinct, or maybe it's just luck. I don't know what it is, but he's one of those guys, and I think you've got to find a way to get him out on the field.
Got to figure out a way to get him out there on the field. So there's things that I can't wait to see right there, man. So look, what time you got? You guys East Coast, right? So it's 7:50 right now. What time the game? The game about to come on now, right?
In 9 minutes. NBC hasn't started their coverage yet.
I'm finna get all set up and get ready to watch the game and get everything set up. But guys, salute to everybody in the chat box. I appreciate. Hey, Sarah, shout out to you, Sarah. I see you out there.
Hey, Sarah.
Shout out to Clorox Bleach. I see you. Shout out to Cruzon 26. I see you out there.
I see Sven, who's in Germany.
Yeah, Cowboys Nation. That's somebody.
Cowboys
right
World, there. Man. We're worldwide, man.
We're worldwide. Easy. Shout out to you, Easy.
All right, so we'll see you after the game.
See you, man. And hey, save some rum for me.
Man, hey, we've got plenty of different kinds here, so don't worry. There'll be plenty of rum. In fact, there's a bottle of Ron Zappa rum that I need to get for the season, and it's like 25-year-old. It's really like it's top shelf stuff. And I think I'm gonna need to get that just for those special occasions and those big games where we need. There's my boy Dak over there. Need that little extra mojo. So we will see you, my man.
All right. Peace and fish grease. I'm out.
I like that. Let's see if we can get a little bit of the TV in here. Just hopefully I won't get shut down by the good old NFL. I just like seeing our Dallas Cowboys back on the field. I mean, is there a prettier sight than seeing our Dallas Cowboys? I'm just speechless. The off season is done. After this weekend, we literally will have football every Sunday except for the week between the championship games and the Super Bowl. Every weekend, now keep your nose back, dog. Every weekend, there'll be a game. Not practice, a game. And I'm excited. I hope you guys are. Keep it real raw. Yeah. Matthew Johnson in Virginia. Welcome to the Chobu Sports Report. There's Sarah. How are you doing tonight, Sarah? I don't know that I'm going to go through the whole game. I might start the first few plays or so. But I might have to get set up for live streaming afterwards so I can get Law Nation and stuff on here. NBC has not started their broadcast yet. And it looks like Michael's got himself some tacos as well as some chicken wings. So we are all set. Joe Boo's got his. I'll make some more as soon as the game kicks off after I finish some. Well, that's because I didn't know when you were coming home, son. I didn't want you to have cold food.
I don't care if it's warm or cold, as long as it's there waiting.
Oh, Lordy. You know, I got to be honest. My son is spoiled rotten. Yes, he is. And he's literally, you see his dog over here with his cowboy jersey on. And we're about ready to go. So we've got our dinner on. We got our tacos on. The dogs have the jerseys on. And soon the Cowboys will be on. Here's the thing with Tom Brady. One, I think he sold his soul to the devil.
Well, he cheated, too.
Because 40-year-old quarterbacks are few and far between. And sooner or later, and usually sooner, he's going to hit the wall. To me, I think New England has recognized that. And when you look at what they did this offseason, it seemed like they were going for broke to try and get one more ring so that way he'll have 6 and put it out there, you know, further than anybody else can ever get to it. And I think that's what they're looking at because I think after that they're going to end up blowing it up. I don't see Tom Brady going through. Oh, look at that. That's our boys. There's Collins.
I seen him 81.
Argentina. Tobias, welcome to the Jobu Sports Report in Argentina. Don't cry for me, Argentina. That's right, John Montgomery. It's not practice. It's a game. What's happening? I'm watching the game at Buffalo Wild Wings. Well, we're just sitting here chilling, waiting for the game to get ready to come on. We're still on NFL Network because, let's see, Access Hollywood is still on NBC. I can't believe that they're not doing a pregame for the start of this.
That's Preseason.
Oh, chlorine bleach. Yeah. Taco Thursdays, yep. As you see, Michael is chowing down on his tacos. So, how are they? You're shaking your head like they're not good. Are the tacos not good? As always, Michael is full of words. What channel number is this? Well, I'm on NFL Network right now. And NBC has yet to start the broadcast. It won't start until 8, so we got 4 minutes. Take a shot for us? Well, I've got a rum and Coke here. Oh, jeez, what is wrong with me? Joe Boo needs a refill to go with his tacos and chicken wings. Let's see if I can do it over the computer. There we go. All right. Joe Boo's got his refill, and he's ready to go. I'm ready to go. Are you guys ready to go? I have DirecTV. Do you know where to go? I have no idea on DirecTV because I have Verizon.
Wherever NBC is.
Mike's eating like a man in lockup. Wow. Tacos suck. Okay, only from a Giants fan. So tell me, what do you Giants fans eat? Huh? What are you Giants fans eating? Damn, I want some of that rum. Yeah, gotta have the rum. I got the little rum and Coke here just to kind of mellow out. Shrimp's not good anymore. Can't blame him. Okay. Who's going to protect Eli? Right, and who's going to run the ball? 3 minutes and counting till NBC's broadcast. Let's go, baby. Do I have a cowboy snack helmet? No, actually, I don't have a snack helmet, but I actually have some little miniature crock pots. I have, that's actually a Tupperware. I've got chip servers. I've got all kinds of cowboy stuff. I don't have one of the helmets. I'm sorry, but the helmets look kind of cheesy. I'm just saying.
Mess with it forward.
Okay, Mike's got jokes. Boom, boom. Okay. Pistol Pete, we won't say that one out loud. Wide receiver is at least middle position on offense. Okay. Oh, I love Lucky Wings, man. That's me and chicken wings. Where's my 2-bar face mask? Good one. I definitely want to see Taco. Yeah, it's Channel 4 in D.C.
Jalen Smith. Oh, not playing. This is
Chlorine Bleach, you do a whole lot of talking, buddy.
Jalen Smith will not play tonight, though. Yes, soon
enough.
Go lay down. Lay down. Lay down.
All right. 1 minute till NBC's broadcast. They are teasing us with Jalen. I have to agree with you on that one.
Well,
ground and pound. Is my wife a Cowboy fan? Well, my wife she works with the NFL. And she works with individual players on each team. So she's not really a fan of one team in particular. She's a fan of football players. So it is what it is. So she was at one time an Eagle fan. She did root for the Redskins because she did do a lot of work for both of them. But thank God she's gotten out of that. But I told her that if she ever becomes a Giant fan, that we need to end up in divorce court. Because that's where I draw the line. So hopefully NBC is now going to start their broadcast. And you're right, movies. Everybody says Michael looks like Dak.
Would you go lay down?
Rookie of the year. That's going to be a good question. Swoller blog. Yes, she actually works with NFL players. I'm fortunate enough that I actually get to volunteer and help her out with a lot of them. So I've been blessed to have met a lot of great players. In fact, I even got to drive Roger Staubach back to his hotel from the Hall of Fame one time, and we talked for 20 minutes about football, one-on-one. So, yes, she has a great job. At least in my mind, it's a great job, and I've been blessed. All right, so here we got it. We actually have the broadcast on. I don't think Jalen Smith should be playing in this game.
He's not playing.
No, somebody's saying, I think they should let him play. No. I think he's a long ways away. I mean, it's your question. I think he's a long way.
He'll play.
Yeah, he's a long ways away. Although he's doing quite a bit. I wish I'd had more time today because I want to do a whole story on the brace that he's wearing, as well as the injury itself, so we can kind of break down and understand more of what he's actually going through and dealing with. And he won another MVP award before joining the Cardinals, leading them to their only Super Bowl. Coverage on, brother. Yes, it is on. Thank God. Kurt Warner. Joe Boo actually interviewed Kurt Warner.
Come on, Jerry Jones.
Kurt Warner is getting fat. Well, when you're not running around, generally speaking, you're going to start losing some of that.
Blam.
Oh,
Blam.
boy. Life is so... Okay, Kobe.
Blam.
This hard-hitting safety spent his entire career with the Seattle Seahawks. The Defensive Player of the Year in 1984 and a member of the All-Decade Team of the 80s.
Your stream is 10 seconds delayed. Okay. My stream is actually behind as well.
He played his college ball up the road in Akron and made his name as a fierce pass-rushing end in Miami.
Joe Boo's going to need a lot of shots this season. Okay. Preseason trash talk. Gotta love it.
He played 25 seasons for 5 teams and made an NFL record.
Kenny easily looks like he did when he played. Morton Anderson was great. I mean, he was one hell of a kicker. And he played into his 40s. Hell, I think he can still kick today.
Well, kickers usually play in their 40s.
A 6th-round draft pick in 1995.
Yeah, Dak and Zeke definitely have their helmets on. I don't know if they're itching to play or not.
They're not playing.
But it's one of those things, though. You get football in your blood. You want to be out there. Yeah, you're right.
Yes! Jerry Jones.
Yeah, good old Jerry.
He hoisted his 3rd Lombardi trophy. One of the most
Come here.
influential owners of any era in any sport. Jerry Jones.
Okay, Mike, you are literally in front of the camera. Okay, there we go.
Sean Lee.
Ladies and gentlemen, there they are, the Hall of Fame
Well,
class
number 80.
of 2017. And with the offseason
All right.
on the rear view mirror,
All's left now is to get a game on.
Joins us in a moment. Preseason starts tonight. Regular season 5 weeks from tonight. We'll be there.
I know it's terrible to be eating
Tomorrow,
Come here.
while I'm blogging,
Go lay down.
but didn't eat lunch. Cooked all the stuff.
Yeah, how about
Got to eat a little bit for good luck.
Go lay down.
Players of the year, the leading scorer in the history of the game, and the
Even Roscoe likes tacos.
We're gonna have a lot of fun with these guys tonight. Speaking of
Throw up the X, Michael. Believe me, he will be.
No, I won't.
Well, I'm glad you could join us finally, Terry.
It's all about Rico tonight.
I mean, we've talked about Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott, remarkable.
Chris Collinsworth always looks big.
And then their defense.
Are they actually showing the game?
Well, remember, yeah, they're going to show the game.
No, I said, are you? Because you're not supposed to be.
I'm not. What's
You're going to get in trouble for that.
The Cardinals as well 2 years ago, they got to win a game of the Super Bowl, losing to Carolina in the NFC Championship game.
Joe Boo actually has a couple different ones. My favorite one is the Ron Zappia. And the Ron Zappa is actually really good, too. Who eats more, me or Michael?
Probably you.
Michael says I do. Wish we could see Ryan Switzer. I'm okay with not seeing him with the hamstring tweak.
So is Michelle Taboya, the supreme Michelle Taboya. Good evening, Michelle.
All right, let's get this game going, guys.
Tonight marks the beginning of an exciting weekend for these guys. A gold jacket dinner tomorrow, the induction on Saturday. So I'm going to ask each of you the same question. Now that you're standing here in Canton, what's the most overwhelming emotion you're feeling? Kurt, we'll start with you.
I would just say astonishment. Amazed that I'm actually standing here right now with these amazing players in this position.
LT?
I'm just honored. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, Jerry Jones in the Hall of Fame. How do you guys feel about that? I look at it as he was the innovator. He did help take the football money-wise to a whole nother level.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
Yeah, Joe Boo's facing towards the TV.
Just humble to be here. Man, I'm just grateful to be here, you know? Just grateful to be
Them eyes, you hit the nail on the head. We definitely don't want to win this one because there is that curse of the Hall of Fame.
Teammates, love these families, love.
And Al will be here.
Do I know the question?
All 7 of them throughout the game tonight. A lot to look
I don't know
forward
what the
to.
question is. Maybe I have the answer.
Coming your way tonight. It's Arizona against Dallas, and you'll hear from all of the Hall of Famers on this game from Canton.
I like no one but the Cowboys do like players like Russell Wilson.
Come here.
Okay.
Come here. Come here. Glam.
You know the question. I don't know the question. What is the question?
Glam.
Jerry deserves it. Well,
Glam.
I got to tell you, he's made a whole lot of people a lot of money in the NFL by the deals and stuff that he worked out. Definitely was an innovator with, you look at our stadium, that's like the standard bearer. Everybody else is trying to catch up on that. I'm not sure about Owens being a first ballot Hall of Famer at Swollen Bog.
This is the second year that he didn't make.
I'm not sure on that one. I mean, Charles Haley took 6 times before he got in. Yeah, Mike is definitely pumped up. I agree with you, Anthony. He definitely did take it to another level. Remember the giant at Swolerbog? Remember the giant Nike swoop on the old stadium? This commercial's lit. Okay. Yeah, Jimmy Johnson should have went before Jones. That's an interesting one. I hadn't thought about Jimmy Johnson in the Hall of Fame. The problem with Jimmy Johnson may be his career wasn't really long enough. Unfortunately, he only had to run with us for 6 years, and then a couple years in Miami. T.O. is not one of the inductees. Sorry.
This is the second year he didn't make it.
What if Brown just got 3 picks in the game? How would I feel about it? If Brown got 3 picks in the game, I'd feel incredible about him. If we got 3 picks in a game as a team, I'd feel fantastic about that. The way our defense could not pick off the ball, I mean, literally, in the Giants game, we should have had 6 interceptions. Balls were literally in guys' hands, but they all had plywood hands and couldn't hold on to jack.
In Ohio, about an hour's drive south of Cleveland, off the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Jimmy Johnson won 2 Super Bowls, not 3. He got fired before the 3rd one. So, let me go back again. Jimmy Johnson won 2. We probably would have won 4 had Jimmy Johnson still been there.
I think he won 1. I think he won 1 or 2 in college.
But that's not a Super Bowl.
I know,
that's national championships. That's college football.
all the same.
Xavier Woods is definitely one of the guys that I am looking for to see how he does. Well, it looks like we're about to finally kick off. Everybody thinks that that Michael is Dak Prescott.
I wish he would stop.
Michael doesn't like that. You know what? I wish somebody thought I was somebody famous. There's Emmitt Smith on the field. I'm ready. I hope you guys are ready. All right, kickoff's about to start.
You gonna turn that off? We're gonna enjoy the game.
Yes. All right, guys. It is on. I'll see you guys at halftime. And hopefully we get some work in. Hopefully nobody gets hurt. And we get on back to Oxnard. Enjoy the game, guys, because football is back.